Hi, I'm Joe Messling, the director here at Twin Peaks Charter Academy. Thanks for coming to our virtual open house. As you know, we can't have one in person. I have had the pleasure of working in the St. Vrain Valley School District in Longmont for the last 25 years. I started teaching down the road at Sunset Middle School, assistant principal at Silver Creek Middle Senior High, over a decade at Altona Middle School. This is my fourth and hopefully last school, and my favorite by far. Twin Peaks Charter Academy is the only PK-12 classical academy in the Longmont area. I am so proud of this school, and I'm excited you're joining us. You're going to hear from my principals, assistant principals, and other members of the leadership team about all of the wonderful things this school has to offer. You'll hear from me one more time at the end. I look forward to meeting you in person and maybe seeing you in the 21 school year.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Twin Peaks Charter Academy. I'm David Yu, the principal of the secondary school. I'd like to tell you a little bit about our school. We're a classical college preparatory school. Some people are a little curious about the classical method. So first of all, I would just tell you that we don't follow the fads. We follow the tried and true methods of teaching. For example, we don't hand out iPads to your kids. Did you know this? The average amount of time the typical teenager spends in front of a screen is 9 hours per day. And then you couple that with the opposite side of the coin, which is that the average amount of time that the typical teenager spends engaged in deep reading is mere 6 minutes. So if we look at that, we know that there's a discrepancy, we know that there's a problem, and the last thing we want to do is make that worse. So how do we do it? One of the things that we do is in our literature classes. We don't hand those kids the iPad. We don't feed that addiction. What we do is hand them that novel, and we ask them to read it from cover to cover. Not just an excerpt to prepare them for a test, but we want them to understand what that novel truly means and why the author wrote it. Another great thing about that is that our teachers, when they teach, they ask those students to annotate in that novel. They ask them to underline. They ask them to highlight. Because at the end of the year, our students get to keep those novels. That's right, they get to create their own classical libraries when they graduate. Another thing that's different about us is that our history classes are just that, they're history. They're not social studies because we don't engage in the politics. We engage in the facts. And the facts that we teach them are filled from the primary source documents. So we don't hand a typical student a textbook. That's what many schools do. We don't think that that's the way to go. What we hand them is a packet, and these packets are full of primary source documents. So in other words, our teachers are partnering with the other teachers. Who are they? Well, you have Thomas Jefferson, you have Benjamin Franklin, you have Homer, you have Shakespeare. So our teachers are in cooperation with the classics. And then there's math. Our math department starts in the middle school, and we follow the Singapore program. The thing that you need to know about the Singapore program is when a student reaches 6th grade, the typical student is 1.5 to 2 years ahead of their American counterparts who went through an American program. That allows our 7th grade students to be taking pre-algebra and our 8th grade students to be in algebra. Ultimately, all our students who are on track mathematically are able to take calculus before they graduate. And how do we accomplish all this? Well, first of all, we don't require our teachers to have a teaching license. We'd like to cast a much wider net to find the most qualified teachers for your kids. Here's an example. Our art teacher is not just an art teacher, she owns her own ceramic studio. Our orchestra teacher is not just an orchestra teacher, she also plays with the Boulder Symphony Orchestra. One of our English teachers has his PhD and taught at St. Mary's College. And then we also have a science teacher who was a biochemist before deciding to become a teacher. If I've caught your interest and you want to learn more, visit our website and come take a tour. I'd love to see you there. Have a great day.
Welcome to a first grade classroom. My name is Amber Conniff, and I'm the elementary principal at Twin Peaks Charter Academy. Our main purpose in our elementary program is to provide a foundational knowledge for students to be successful as they move up through the years, through high school, and even into college. We really believe that college begins in kindergarten. Our young students learn to read and write with a phonics-based approach. They learn the letter sounds so that by the end of kindergarten, at minimum, they're going to be able to read simple text, and they're going to write 2 or 3 sentences using phonetic spelling. Then they're going to expand those skills as they move up through the grades, so by the time they get to 4th and 5th grade, they're reading books like Tom Sawyer and Treasure Island. A key component of our literacy block is also handwriting. Students learn how to print and correct letter formation in the primary grades, and then when they move on to 3rd grade, they start learning cursive. In 4th and 5th grade, they continue to practice that, but the teachers also write in cursive so that kids learn to read in cursive as well. Our math program is Singapore Math. One of the great things about Singapore Math is it teaches the traditional algorithms. Not only that, it teaches the why behind those so that kids get a good foundation in number sense, which helps them as they move on to advanced math classes. An important part of our classical education at Twin Peaks is the core knowledge sequence. It's a spiraling curriculum in the areas of reading, writing, math, science, geography, history, and the arts. Our students study everything from ancient Egypt in first grade to the Maya, Aztec, and Inca civilizations in 5th grade, and they love learning these concepts. I look forward to showing you around our school and telling you more about our classical program on a tour.
Hello, I'm Cameron Wright. I'm the secondary assistant principal and athletic director here at Twin Peaks Charter Academy. And I want to make sure that you know choosing Twin Peaks Charter Academy will give your child an enriching and full experience. We know academics are at the forefront, but we offer various activities and athletics here at Twin Peaks that we're proud of, and we want to make sure that you know we have them. In 6th grade, we begin with competition in the St. Vrain School District Intramural Program. We compete 6th, 7th, and 8th grade against other middle schools in the district, always with our Twin Peaks gear and our Twin Peaks colors proudly displayed. Everybody gets to participate, we have a lot of fun, and we compete hard. We're hoping that that will lay the groundwork for a high school experience for your student athlete. We are a proud member of the Colorado High Schools Activities Association, CHASA for short, and we compete in the 2A Mile High League against 14 other schools across the state. We compete in girls volleyball, cross country, which just happened to finish 10th at state this year. We compete in boys and girls basketball, track, and boys and girls soccer are in their 2nd year here at Twin Peaks. We offer a full experience for your child, and they get to wear their Twin Peaks gear and have some pride, some ownership in the programs. We're small, we know that, but you come on a Friday night to a basketball game and you tell me it's not a real experience, you'll be amazed at how loud it is in here and how much the students enjoy coming and rooting for their fellow student athletes as we participate. Athletics isn't for everybody, so if it's not your thing, we offer various levels of band, choir. We have various club offerings. Odyssey of the Mind starts in the elementary school. Odyssey of the Mind is a very engaging, thought-driven competition. Some of our teams have made it as far as the World Championships. We also offer robotics, VEX, and Lego robotics at the middle school, high school level. Student council, middle school and high school, as well as yearbook, Junior Honor Society, as well as the National Honor Society. We're members of both of those as well. I want to make sure that your student knows that we offer prom, homecoming, bonfires, all of the things that would give them a full and enriching experience as a student here at Twin Peaks Charter Academy. It's very enjoyable, and I know that if your student and yourself choose to come here, you will have an enriching experience.
Hi, it's Amber Conniff again. I want to tell you a little bit about our specials. Our kids go to specials every day. They go to PE, art, and music. Additionally, they get to learn Latin starting in kindergarten. Latin has a lot of benefits for brain development, for grammar, and most importantly, it's the cornerstone of a good classical education. Our kindergarten through 3rd graders learn Latin with their teachers in the classroom, and then when they move on to 4th and 5th grade, they're going to learn Latin with a specialist up to 2 times a week. Rigorous academics are important to us here at Twin Peaks, but we also want our students to be good people, so we focus on the 6 pillars of character. They are respect, responsibility, citizenship, integrity, caring, and fairness. We use that language all day long with our students, whether we're reading books or talking about incidents that happen on the playground. I look forward to telling you more about our classical program and what it can do for your child at a tour.
Hi, my name's Toby Monroe, and I am the preschool director here at Twin Peaks Charter Academy. I'm very excited to be a part of this community, and we are very excited to be able to offer this program to our families. We currently have 2 options for our classes. We have a 2-day 3-year-old class for our preschoolers, and we have a 3-day 4-year-old class for our pre-K students. We very much believe in early childhood education and believe that it is the foundation for our children. It provides them with a jump start to learning that will impact them positively for the rest of their school years. Our goal here is to have a safe and loving environment that promotes and encourages imaginary play and engaged learning. We utilize core knowledge curriculum as well as math dimensions curriculum to help us meet these goals. And actually, our elementary students use these same curriculums. So that helps with a very smooth transition from pre-K to kindergarten. Being a part of a preschool through 12th grade school is one of the many things that makes us very special, and we're very excited about that and the ability to be able to offer this to our community. If you have any questions at all, please reach out, and I look forward to meeting you on a tour soon. Thank you.
Well, hello, I told you you'd see me again. Now, if you're watching this video, I assumed you found our website at twinpeakscharter.org, but maybe you saw us on Facebook. I would encourage you to visit our website, take a virtual tour. Most importantly, sign up for a tour. We feel it's very important you're choosing a school for you, and we're choosing a family for us. We want a good fit. That's why it's so important to do a tour with maybe me if you're lucky, or one of the principals or one of the assistant principals. Also, check us out on Facebook. Lots of videos throughout the year. Now, I've got to warn you, open enrollment window is coming fast, December 1st through the 15th. We are pretty full at elementary and kindergarten, so it's important you enroll during December 1st through 15th to ensure you have a spot. And odds are there will be a lottery. Once again, it's a pleasure meeting you this way, but I hope to meet you in person. Thank you. Bye-bye.